Man, that girl done called about 3 times asking what this shit is. I come back to the house in a minute, man. Don't pay the neighbors no goddamn mind. Yeah. What you talking about, nigga? Yeah, I got this kind, but shit, all that shit going for a different price, though. I bet. I can't talk too much. She said, damn, what is this flavor? I got the flavors, this shit loud. You got neighbors, they like the flavors. This shit smoke, it's like the 80s, it's jumping like coke. She said, Kush, it make a float. Baby girl, these ranks, we gon' have to rock the boat, man.
What's
Yo,
up,
yo,
everybody?
yo.
Welcome to FTW Podcast. Your boy MTG Gaming, and we're here to talk about TNA today. What's up, Zay?
What up with your brother?
Everything's good, man. There's a lot to talk about with TNA, and they've been making while the podcast wasn't around for a while. They've been making some smart signings that I'm excited for, but we'll get into that. All right. Well, first start of the show was
Okay, question though. My only question before we start. How you feeling this new TNA on AMC?
I'm glad that they're on a. I'm glad that they're on a popular network that could actually make them grow. Because after they left Spike TV, they were on networks like Destination America, Pop, and Access TV. Like I feel like those networks weren't really popular, and I feel like it kind of didn't really help TNA with AMC, which is one of the most popular networks on any cable. With any cable net television you have, and I feel like they can really help elevate TNA.
TNA been cooking in general, man. Especially with like the whole WWE stuff and all that. They've been doing their thing.
Yeah, and I like how they made a lot of signings in their knockouts division. They signed Indy Hartwell, they signed Elena Black, they signed like even though that they lost most of the key players, like they always find a way to bounce back. That's one thing I noticed about TNA, and another thing that I have a problem with TNA is that they can't really keep anybody long term. The only person that they really kept around long term is Moose.
It's that money, man. That money gonna talk,
He's
man.
actually going to be at SmackDown.
It's that money, man.
Oh, absolutely, and like, hey, yeah, because WWE and AEW, they're gonna make more money. You'll make more money there than you will in TNA. And plus, TNA is always at small arenas. Like, there's been many opportunities to try to make the company big than it already is, but I feel like the people at Anthem Sports didn't really want to put effort on trying to make it big. I mean, there are a lot of people that try to make it big, like Scott D'Amore, for example. He wanted to buy the company and try to make it bigger than it ever was, but that's why him and TNA are not on terms no more because I think he got fired or he just left the company. So yeah, that's the thing with TNA.
Nope, they
But
fired my
let's get
man.
into the
They did him
show.
wrong.
Yeah, they did him wrong, and he's been there since it started. That's how long Scott
Yeah.
D'Amore's been in TNA. And I remember watching him with Team Canada. I remember watching him. Yeah, he was there from the beginning.
It's just crazy.
Right. All right. Well, let's get into yesterday's episode. I did watch it, and it was a pretty decent show. Indy Hartwell versus Heather by Elegance. Well, like I mentioned, I love this signing for TNA for the knockouts division, and she does shout outs for MTG Gaming. So MTG Gaming loves Indy Hartwell, and both Heather and Indy gets in the ring. The personal concierge comes out, and interrupts Indy. Indy takes on Heather by Elegance. Oh, did y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Indy takes on Heather by Elegance to start off the show. The Elegance brand gets gets involved in some parts of the matches, and then the Elegance brand gets ejected from ringside. Ash by Elegance was on commentary during this match. She tries to help Heather wins, but then Indy does the finisher, and then 1, 2, 3. That's how Indy wins the match. So it wasn't the best match to start off the show, but that's what started out with. I mean, not every show has to start off with a banger. And then the TNA World Champion Mike Santana comes out to address Steve Macklin, attacking him at No Surrender. Steve Macklin recently lost Feast or Fired. He got the fired case, so he was basically fired. And he attacked Mike Santana at No Surrender. And Mike Santana says, "I know you better than anyone. I know what you're trying to do. If you're trying to knock on the door, I will drop your bitch ass." That's what Mike Santana said. And then Mike Santana calls out Leon Slater, saying that Daria, aka Sonya Deville, that's another key signing, but I don't think she's gonna wrestle for them. I think she's like a heel general manager for them. I don't know if she ever will wrestle for them or anything, but I would like to see her back in the ring, Sonya Deville, and see her in TNA. What did you think about TNA signing Indy Hartwell and Sonya Deville?
The Indy Hartwell one. I'm not gonna lie. I wish Indy would have kept killing it on the indie scene. And I just felt like she rushed herself off the indie scene and wanted to just be a part of a big promotion. But I feel like she's doing good. Like I feel like what I'm saying, she's doing what is worth right now. I put it like that.
I mean, she's still killing it on the indies. I mean, TNA lets you go do your indies, so she's doing actually both, and she will win. I think she's under confident she'll win the Knockouts champion one day. So, yep, and all right. So yeah, Mike was telling Leon that Sonya was trying to get to his X Division champion, and Mike admitted to Leon that he didn't have his back, while Leon had his back. Mike was having suspicions vibe towards Leon, and then Leon Slater mentioned that he pinned Nick Nemeth, and then the Nemeth brothers came out. And then I'm trying to pull up here on my notes. And then the Nemeth brothers came out, and Nick still has the Call Your Shot trophy, but I think it's going to be a failed cash-in for that Call Your Shot trophy. Nick says that he was lucky for beating him at that Leon Slater was lucky for beating him at No Surrender. Mike says he pinned you because he's the X Division champion. Nick says that he's the best alive, and he's the draw. And then Leon said he wants a tag match with him and Mike versus the Nemeth brothers. Then Daria Ray, aka Sonya Deville, who is the partner with Santino. She's like the heel GM, and she's saying get out of the ring. We have a match schedule, and then for some reason she didn't. What Santino would normally do, he would make that a tag match. Versus for some reason she didn't do it, but I think she was just trying to get some heel heat. And yeah, and Leon Slater, he's amazing. Like he's a great X Division champion right now, and he's one of the best that TNA has to offer. What do you think of Leon Slater, boss man?
Oh yeah, that I love everything he got going on. I'm definitely excited about Leon Slater. Especially what I've seen from WWE and stuff like that. Personally, I love the tag team when they had him and Javon Evans doing their thing. I can't wait till he actually come over and maybe they'll make it a real tag team. But everything he's doing in TNA, I'm definitely excited for. He's definitely one of my favorites.
I wouldn't be mad if he wins either the TNA tag champs or even the WWE tag champs. I wouldn't be mad. And honestly, they could also win the AAA tag champs because they both have the high flying ability and they kind of wrestle the lucha libre style, so they would fit honestly anywhere.
100%.
Yep. All right, and then the next part was it was Channing Stacks and Ariana Grace, the new promo saying that she hears the negativity all over social media. People have to accept her as champion. She won the title at No Surrender from Lei Ying Lee. And Lei Ying Lee, that's another good sign that I like from TNA. Lei Ying Lee is also known as Xia Li from WWE. She's having a blast in TNA, and I think there's still going to be more for her to come. What do you think about Lei Ying Lee signing with TNA?
I'm not sure about this one just yet. I'm still kind of 50-50 on it. I gotta see a little bit more. I gotta see just a little bit more, then I'll be sold.
Yeah, and like I like how they're just like their knockouts division is actually insane. Oh, and they also signed Marasa Day, aka Jakara Jackson, and Elena Black, aka Cora Jade. Like they've been cooking with that knockouts division. They really have.
Hold on, can you what did you say?
I said that they've been cooking with that knockouts division. Their knockouts division is insane.
Yeah, the knockouts division been great lately.
Yeah, it has. All right, Channing Stacks versus Trey Miguel for the TNA International Champion. This was a great match. Never mind. Channing Stacks versus Trey Miguel for the TNA International Champion. This was a great match. Trey Miguel retained the TNA International Champion, and Channing Stacks used his rematch clause, and he lost. And Trey Miguel is a singles competitor now. And now with his boys, the Rascals, who are now in AEW, it worked out better for Trey because now he's one of TNA's best mid-card or best wrestlers. AEW didn't want to hire him because Trey said something because what Trey said in the past. But Trey Miguel won the TNA International title at No Surrender from Channing Stacks. Trey Miguel, his international title is green instead of blue. And like, I'm really excited what they're going to do with Trey Miguel, and I think he has a lot of potential to be one of TNA's top guys. What do you think about Trey Miguel going as a singles boss man?
I was nervous about it at first, but then he went the whole Mike Santana route. He went clean, no smoking, no drinking, no nothing. Got in tremendous shape, and to be honest, he deserves everything he's getting right now. I'm not gonna go as far as he's gonna be like, the main guy, like, and do what Mike Santana did, but the mid-card title, I think I can dig that.
Right. Yeah, he's very talented, and I think that in the future he could be one of the TNA. I'm happy for Trey Miguel. I really am. Let's see here. And then we go to a segment with Eric Young. Sends a message to Leon Slater saying, Eric Young says that you're wrecking the X Division champion. Eric Young is a former X Division champion. And this is going to help Leon's title run because you have a TNA OG versus Leon Slater. And Leon Slater is the best X Division today. And it's going to be a good match. Eric Young and Leon Slater. And Eric Young, TNA OG, he'll elevate his title status, I feel. And Eric Young also says that he was also the reason why he was wrecking the X Division champion because he's been defending it everywhere he goes, which is a dumb reason. You're actually elevating the title, so we'll see how that feud goes. And it's going to be a good match between Leon Slater and a TNA OG like Eric Young. Next, we got Tessa Blanchard versus Jody Threat. The match ended in disqualification with Victoria Crawford, aka Alicia Fox, and Myla Moore attacking Jody. And then Harley Hudson and Myla Grace comes out to help Jody to even the odds. And then Myla Grace and Myla Moore and Victoria Crawford retreated. And yeah. And I'm not a big fan of TNA signing Victoria Crawford, aka Alicia Fox. I was never really a huge fan of her in WWE, and I don't think she can really help out with the X Division. I mean, she most of the time be a jobber. I don't think she'll win a title in TNA, but yeah. What do you think about TNA signing Victoria Crawford?
I agree. I don't think she'll win a title. I think it was just another face to add on to the women's division.
You agree with it?
Yes.
Tell me why again. I kind of I was gonna call which call I had to hang up.
Oh no, I was just saying I do agree. I think it was just another signing just to add on to the women's division.
Yeah, I don't think they really needed her because she didn't really do anything big in WWE. Yeah, and like next we got Rich Swann and BDE versus Sinner and Saint. BDE and Swann and BDE were working great together doing tag moves on Sinner and Saint. They could be a potential tag team, and both guys look great in the ring. But Sinner and Saint wins the match. I was surprised that I thought BDE and Swann was going to win. That was a good tag match, and I've never heard of BDE. I heard he's a big YouTube star, and he has like 5 million.
Yeah, so he's a content creator. That's the crazy thing about him. We give Logan Paul a lot of credit, but we don't understand that BDE is a legitimate content creator, just like Logan Paul, and he's in TNA doing his thing.
Yeah. But the guy seems talented. I'm gonna give him that. BDE seems like
he definitely is.
And you haven't seen him at any of the indie shows that you be wrestling at?
Bro, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he's ever really did an indie show. I think like he just got brought on from doing like content, from wrestling content, and he was doing with TNA, and I think they just brought him on to the show because he could, you know what I'm saying, they had heard about him training, and it just kind of went from there. So I don't even think he actually has ever really even been on the indie scene. He was just one of those content creators that just became a full-time wrestler.
Yeah, because I thought that he, I saw a little bit of his content because I saw some stuff on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know if I thought I saw him on a few indie shows, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at his content right now.
Yeah, but
gamer. He does all types of stuff. Yeah, so this guy seems cool. I would honestly hang out with him, honestly. Yeah, so him and Rich Swann looked great doing tag moves on Sinner and Saint. Sinner and Saint won the match. I was shocked by that, but we'll see what they do with them. Next is Mance Warner. Steph Delanter calls out AJ. What's up? Yeah, I lost a little bit of my voice, so that's why I'm talking so low. So. Oh, okay. Next segment was Mance Warner. Steph Delanter calls out AJ Francis. They were backstage. They went inside of AJ's locker. Mance and AJ started fighting in the locker room. And I think the whole reason why this feud started because AJ said something to Steph on social media. And that's what started this feud. And I like Mance Warner. That guy, he looks like a maniac. That dude, he's pretty good. I'm a fan of Mance Warner. I think TNA will do something with him. I don't know about world title, but I think they're gonna put like the international or probably even the X division on him. World title, I'm not really too sure about that, but he's pretty cool. I like Mance Warner. What do you think about Mance Warner? Have you ever seen him wrestle, Zay?
Not really until last night.
Oh, so you never seen him at all before?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Not even
because like he's done a few hardcore matches in GCW.
Oh, good God Almighty! Yeah, I don't know about that.
He's that crazy. He's a hardcore guy. Like I really, he's kind of wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep, and like. Okay, and the next segment was the Hardy Boys cutting a promo about the system because the system was cutting a promo earlier saying that they want all the gold back in the system. And the Hardy Boys responded to them. The Hardys responded to them saying that they're not scared, they're not hiding from anybody, they'll take on anybody. And the system they betrayed Moose a couple of weeks ago, and I think Moose is going to destroy the system. He's going to destroy this faction that I think he created, and like it's going to be a good feud between Moose and the system. Moose is going to take out every single member. What do you think about this new system?
I wouldn't mind seeing a Moose face run and getting rid of the system. We didn't have the system basically since the new era of TNA. So like I feel like with going into another era of TNA, we need a new Moose.
Yeah, I mean, Moose can play both roles, both heel and face. Like, and when he first started in TNA, he was a face, but he's better as a heel. But he can do both roles. And Moose is the franchise of TNA. Honestly, bro, I think Moose is already on the Mount Rushmore in TNA. Like AJ, Styles, Samoa Joe. I would actually throw Moose on that Mount Rushmore. I think Moose is
Yeah, I
already
know
there.
he can do both. Yeah, I know he can do both. So I'm just pretty sure the system thing is kind of overran the system. You know what I'm saying? Overran the sport. It's trying to do something different.
Yeah, and Cedric Alexander, who TNA signed, I thought that was a good signing. I think that's gonna help out the X division, and like I like that signing for TNA when they signed Cedric Alexander. I think he's gonna do good out there. Cedric Alexander is also a new member of the system, and then the system comes back and interrupts the Hardys, saying they were outnumbered, and the Righteous came in to even the odds. But the Righteous might betray the Hardys because they were trying to get to the Hardys tag team titles, and then the Hardys were like, "Can we really trust you?" and this and that, and then the Righteous were like, I think the Righteous are gonna betray the Hardys, and possibly the system might win the tag titles again. So the Righteous, they might make the Hardys lose the tag titles to the system.
Yeah,
and the right. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying I could possibly see
the
that
Righteous,
happen.
That's an interesting gimmick. Yeah, but that's an interesting gimmick. The Righteous. That's a very interesting gimmick. Then Elena Black, aka Corey Jade. I really like this signing, like I mentioned, for the Knockouts division. She comes out claiming that she should have walked out as champion. She blames Mara Sade, aka Jakara Jackson, which is another signing that I really love. She blamed Mara Sade that she didn't win. Mara eliminated Elena from that battle royal at No Surrender. I also liked this, and they both came from and then Jakara mentioned that they both came from the same place, NXT. Now we're in TNA. TNA's Knockouts division is looking good. Both were going back and forth on the mic. I'm loving the birth of this feud between Elena Black and Mara Sade. I think there's going to be a real serious feud, and I'm looking forward to see how these ladies go at it. And I see both of these ladies winning the Knockouts champion in the future. I really see that happening. What do you think about TNA signing Jakara Jackson, aka Mara Sade?
I mean, she's getting better as a wrestler. I wasn't too sold on her in TNA, and I'm still not. I mean, in NXT, and I'm not too sold on her now. But you know what I'm saying? I do feel like she's getting better.
Yeah, I didn't really see her too much in NXT, but I have fun playing as her on WWE 2K25. Like, she's surprised. I was surprised at how good she was in the video game, and I used her a lot. Like, if you guys watch my videos on MTG Gaming, you'll see a lot of Jakara Jackson matches because I use her a lot. And then the thing about MTG Gaming YouTube channel, we use pretty much any wrestler, like jobber or people or wrestlers that people don't really. That's how fun it is when you play wrestling games. All right, and then main event time. Ooh, this was match of the night. Bro, this next match I'm about to talk about, it was really awesome. It was Elijah versus Mustafa Ali in a guitar-shaped casket match. this feud is awesome. Ali got his back dropped on the ramp on the chairs that Ali set up. Mustafa did a 450 through a table on Elijah. Then the Order 4 came out. Then Agent Zero puts Elijah in the casket. Then Elijah puts powder. Put powder on Order 4's Agent Zero's eyes before he shut the lid. Then Tasha Steelz tries to hit Elijah with the guitar, and then Elijah reversed and then got her in a pile driver position. And then Ali tries to hit Elijah with the guitar, but then Elijah turns around while he's carrying Tasha, and then Tasha got hit instead by the guitar. And then Elijah does the pile driver, and then Elijah does the pile driver on Ali, and then throws him towards the coffin, and then tries to shut the lid. And then Skylar and Hotch held the lid before it was shut. Ali gave him a low blow, and then put a door on the casket so no one can go in. Elijah hits Ali with the guitar. Then Hotch and Skylar went through a table when they were trying to interrupt what was going on. And then Elijah chokeslammed Ali through the door on the casket and then shut the lid, and then Elijah wins. Bro, that match was fucking awesome, bro. That main event was good, and it was very creative with the casket shaped guitar, because it's Elijah. And I really think that TNA will do something with Elijah as far as mid-card level. I like how they're going off with a good start with this feud with Mustafa and Elijah. It's actually been a really good feud. I'm really enjoying it. And Elijah's having fun in TNA. What do you think about Elijah in TNA?
I like it. Now that I can get behind. I've been digging that. Like that I can get behind. I've been digging it since it happened.
This feud was awesome. What do you think about the match of the main event?
A banger match of the night.
Oh yeah, absolutely, banger match of the night.
Definitely a banger in the match of the night.
But I got something in the mail, Zay.
Alrighty. With that being said, man, it is your boy Lil Zay Diamond. I'll be exiting it now for the rest of this thing, because our boy MTG has a mail call. I was trying to work with the video earlier. We will have the mail call video back up and rolling next week. It wasn't working, and so I got to give him a new one. But don't worry about it, because our boy MTG is right here with the mail call. He'll be showing you the newest and the latest figures that has came in. And that being said, it's your boy Lil Zay Diamond, and I am out, and enjoy the rest of the mail call with our boy MTG.
Yep, and this is what came into the mail. LA Knight's figure. LA Knight's figure came into the mail. Yeah, this is a cool figure. It has the white, the red, and is doing the, I'm gonna keep it like this because it's pretty damn cool. This is one of the best figures I picked up so far in the year of 2026. Starting off the year strong with that. So yeah, that's the mail call. That's what I got in the mail. So that's all I'm gonna show. And I'll see you next week for more mail calls. So there's a lot of things coming in the mail for me all the time. So we'll do that. So that's the mail call.
Man. That girl done called about 3 times asking what this shit is. I'll come back to the house in a minute, man. Don't pay the neighbors no goddamn mind. Yeah. What you talking about, nigga? Yeah, I got this kind of shit. All that shit going for a different price, though. I bet. I can't talk too much. She said, damn, what is this flavor? I got the flavors, this shit loud. You got neighbors, they like the flavors. This shit smoke, it's like the 80s, it's jumping like coke. She said, Kush, it make a float. Beverly Hills, we gon' have to rock the boat, man.